If God can allow me to curse you, I will lay a curse on you. Samuel Otom to Atiku Abubakar. Great and wonderful people of Biafra, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you, depending on where you are watching from. And I want us to watch this video where Samuel Otom said it all, because he is the only brave and the bravest governor that Nigeria has ever produced, who is standing before his enemy, and he speaks, even if he does not have much actions, but at least he speaks and speak the truth and shame the devil. That is what he does, and I love him for that, because there is no other governor in Nigeria who has ever stood up to challenge Fulani verbally. Not to talk about, engaging them in every ramification, but this man is the only one that has done it. Now he is so, overwhelmed by the menace attack of Fulani terrorists in his state. They are doing everything to sabotage his regime. That's why I want us to watch this video. You watch this video, you will see exactly what we are talking about, that this man is being overwhelmed by the menace attacks of the Fulani terrorists. When we talk about Fulani terrorists terrorizing Nigeria, people believe we are exaggerating, because they have actually made it, made everything possible, place the criminals on the ground so that it will continue to confuse the narratives. Now, but I want you to hear it from a sitting governor. Hear that from a sitting governor, that you may all know what we are going through in Nigeria. It is not a joke. When IPOB speak, IPOB becomes the enemy of the people. When IPOB try to protect our land, IPOB will be labeled a terrorist. This is the way they want to continue to actually make us to be, they want to actually put us on one place while we are thinking we are going to get, called terrorists. That is exactly what these people are doing, for the sake that we might be called a terrorist. That is the reason why they will go into our land, kill people, send military, send Fulani headsmen, send military army of conquest. They send different forces in our land to kill our people. Our people is also in Benue State. The Samuel Otom is lamenting day in, day out that the Fulanis are killing his people. I want you to listen to this video, that even he is no longer even partisan to the party he is affiliated to. He is speaking it the way it is. He said to hell with them and whatever they are chasing, because he has seen it all. I want you to hear the lamentation of this man. Pay attention.
If God were to allow me to curse you, I would say you are a cursed person, and God will deal with you. Just this week, 18 people were killed from my local government. Innocent people, farmers. I went to teaching hospital. A young man, barely in his 20 years, his 2 eyes were plucked by Fulani herdsmen.
Are you getting it?
And they sent him a message to tell me that as long as I maintain the prohibition of open grazing, they will continue to do this. Another man's hand was chopped. He's still in the teaching hospital. You can go there and see him. And you want me to be celebrating Fulani men? To hell with Atiku and any other Fulani man who says I should. And any man supporting Atiku here and all that is an enemy. I want this to be known. As long as I'm governor, and except my people tell me that, look, withdraw from this. If you want to be slaves to the Fulani men, you can go there and be slaves. I can never be a slave. It's better I die than be a slave to any Fulani. What are we talking about? That more than 36 people were massacred about 3 weeks ago in Logo local government. That is where our senator comes from. He was there. 36 people. Others were missing, so we did not know. And in fact, after he visited, a pastor from one of my friends' church went to the farm and he was murdered. His wife ran. We are here to bury him. I had to make money available for him to be buried next week. 36 people were murdered by these Fulanis. Just today, I didn't know, from Logo local government, that is where our senator comes from. 8 people were murdered for no reason. And then you want me to be laughing and to be enjoying and to be appreciating you for what? My tenure ends in May next year. After my tenure, you can do anything. And if you think you have any right over me, you can do whatever you want. I have written my will. I don't care about that. Nobody should threaten me. This is what my 5 colleagues here that decided to visit here stands for. And I'm fighting for.
Now you get it. People were murdered in his state. Eyes were gouged out in his state. Hands were chopped in his state. They are still in the hospital. And he went there. He saw the young people that was actually attacked by Fulani. Many were killed. He said that he rather die than to live to serve Fulani, who are the, fourth most dangerous terrorists in the world. He rather die than to serve them. He said to hell with Atiku. He is still the member of his party. He said to hell with him. Don't forget they might be trying to kill him also. They will be trying all their best to kill him. Because he gave it to them the way it is. He's the only outspoken governor that Nigeria ever produced. No other governor. Wike with the small Adolf Hitler, or Adolf Hitler, he normally comes on Abiyanisi. But this man has been vocal, speaking about against the menace of Fulani attacks. And he knows that Atiku is the next in line that Fulani want to place there. So many of you might think like it is Jagaban. Jagaban will do anything to use his bullion van to buy his vote because he say a milokon. But now you are now seeing it. I said to you, Atiku is the next in line. And Kwankwaso is supporting Atiku. Believe you me, Kwankwaso is supporting Atiku. That is the reason why you should continue to ask Ohaneze Ndibo, who is now finally the highest bidder that gave the agent provocateur $1 million to keep Biafra land unsafe. Ohaneze must answer us that question. Ohaneze must answer us that question. But don't forget, this guy you see here, he is the formidable governor. Even if he does not do much, but at least he's vocal for his people. You can see the love for his people. You can see it. He is not affiliated to being Fulani slave. He wants to actually be a governor and protect his state. Have you ever seen Fulani Army of Conquest going to his land to burn places? No. They don't go there. But in everywhere in Biafra land, they go there. Because they know that they have their stooge. They have their stooge called governors. In Imo State, they have their stooge. In Abia State, they have their stooge. In Enugu State, they have their stooge. I don't know in Anambra State. I am still watching what is going on there. But in those places, in those areas, in Ebonyi State, they have their stooge. They have their stooge in all areas in Biafra land, Igbo-speaking Biafra. Even in the coastal region, they have their stooge. That is the reason why they send their army of conquest to go and terrorize people, because places where Fulani cannot penetrate, because there are formidable force fast fighting Fulani. They have to send the military to go and terrorize the place, because those military are the ones giving, they are the terrorists giving military uniform to go and terrorize those places, those areas. You have heard it from the sitting governor. So if you want to believe what we always lament about, you believe it, because this one is not fighting for freedom. This man is not fighting to leave Nigeria. This man is not fighting to separate himself from Nigeria. He is fighting to keep his people safe. We are fighting to leave Nigeria. And we give you this news day by day, day in, day out. You might not believe us, but at least you will believe it. A sitting governor, the chief security of his state, Benue State in the Middle Belt. But let me leave it here until we meet again.